Welcome everybody back to the Red Room. So today we have "Take Me Back to Eden" by Sleep Token. I just did Alkaline, and I probably wasn't going to do this one today. One, I'm hungry, right? But I was making comparisons from Alkaline, which I believe is from an earlier album, to "Take Me Back to Eden," which was on not the most latest album, but an album after the album that Alkaline was on, and noticing the layering and the production and how it just felt a little bit more different, 4D as opposed to 3D. And I was like, yeah, fuck it, why not, right? Let's do Take Me Back to Eden. So here we are. I don't know what to expect. This is an 8-minute song, but this is also the title track from the album. So I don't know if we're going to get a slower song or if we're going to get up tempo with them. It really could be both. There's 8 minutes to play with here, so I know we're gonna get some ambient sound. I know we're gonna do that. But I'm excited to hear what goes on in this song. I think I'm gonna turn the volume up on these headphones too, by the way. Sorry for the mic tapping, but let's get into it, right? Without any further, "Take Me Back to Eden," Sleep Token. Let me make sure everything is right. Sounds up. Yep. We're good to go. Kind of makes sense. Nature sounds. Take me back to Eden, Garden of Eden, where everything started, where it was just us, God, nature, and animals.
I dream
Hmm.
in phosphorescence,
I love his voice.
through spaces, see you drifting past the fall,
I love the breathiness.
but no one told you where to go. We dive through crystal waters.
That layering. This is what I'm talking about. Production wise, it feels so full and alive.
Told me not to breathe, and now the weightlessness recedes.
Is that a growl? Love it. I'm getting chills. Mm. I'm getting chills. That note is crazy. But I'm not surprised. Everything else I've listened to, he's been spot. His vocals are amazing. Okay, drop back in ambient. Where are we going next?
Well, yeah, I spit blood when I wake up. Sink porcelain stain, choking up brain matter and
Okay.
makeup. Just
Okay.
days since the mainframe went down and I'm still messed
Love the piano in the background too.
Like a meat freezer, I dangling like cold cuts. Missed calls, answer phones from people I just don't trust. Mirror talk, fake love, but I'll take a pound of your flesh before you take a piece of my pay stub.
Okay, love that line.
Black doves, godmother, rise up. I need you to see me for what I have become. My mind, those eyes like fire.
The way they flip that hook to fit this perfectly. Another transition. That last section was fire, bro. Fire, by the way.
I guess it goes to show, does it not, that we've no idea what we've got until we lose it. And no amount of love will keep it around if we don't choose it. And I don't know what it's got its teeth in me, but I'm about to bite back in anger. No amount of self-absorbed fury will bring back the glory of innocence.
I like that note. Perfect time to ramp back up. There it is. And the hook still fits. Okay, I might as well just wait for this to go off before I say what I was going to say. All right. That whole last part of the song, I kind of zoned out because I not zoned out as the not listen, but just zoned out as the lock in because I felt like I heard in the background something, a line in the song that was said earlier kind of looped back in. And not just that, but the melody, the I felt like that was a part of another song that they introduced into this song as an outro. I don't know if the songs connect. I don't know if this song leads into the next song that sounds like that, but I feel like they are telling a complete story, and they are they are using different parts from different songs to kind of create the entirety of the story. Like they may take a bass line from that or something that you didn't hear or that you did hear, but it was like very subtle from that song and then implement it into this song. I've heard other groups do this before. So they wouldn't be the first one, but damn it, it's been a while and damn it, this is well executed. So I can't remember the song. I'll have to go back and listen through to the ones that I've heard because I believe I've heard that rhythm before, and I just got to find it. But this song was amazing. This song was amazing to me. That second part, and it wasn't even the fact that it was like lyric. It was a melodic rap, right? It was the production behind it. It was the subtle piano, like it was the scaled back, but still feeling full sound of the production in that section that I loved. And the way the hook just slid right in to that spot. And it gave you a different vibe that it did from the first time and the third time you heard it. Um, that is a song that I am going to be going back to, no pun intended, for a very long time. Because I almost want to listen to it right now again. And mind you, it's an 8-minute song that did not feel like 8 minutes. That was an amazing song, and it didn't feel like 8 minutes at all. Um, there were so many elements to keep my mind and my ear occupied that it didn't feel like a chore to listen to. It didn't feel like I'm listening to it just to get to the end of it. I was there for the entire ride, for the entire series of events, ups, downs, ambience, you know what I mean? Fade outs, faded, like, and you can almost kind of tell it's almost like watching a scary movie and then everything going quiet, like, oh, here come the jump scare, here come the jump scare. When sometimes, especially after that second verse, when you got the slow part after the second verse, which is crazy, the bridge, um, and it was slow and it kept, I'm like, okay, well, the second part was a little bit more toned down. Now we got to ramp it back up. And they did, and they went full metal into the third verse or the third chorus, and out throughout the end of the song, which was absolutely fucking perfect. Everything about this song is top notch. Everything about this song is chef's kiss. This is definitely going on my playlist. And I have to say, so far, this is my favorite song that I've heard. And I love the other songs. I love the summoning. Granted, I love Ascensionism. Oh my, I love Ascensionism. I love Chokehold. But this might be, and I might be a prisoner of the moment. I might be. And that's fine. But right now, I really want to end this video and listen to it again. Um, but can't yet. But this was fire, and I can understand why it's the title track. I understand the journey that it kind of took you. So we start off in, like, to me, what I visualize is a park, trees, sunlight shining through the leaves, birds. You could feel the warmth, maybe out in the open field, insects buzzing around. Nothing crazy, but like maybe a bumblebee here or a fly or some gnats there. You know what I mean? Just being out in the park, being out in nature, just things that you would encounter in nature. That's what the opening feels like. And then we kind of get into like a Garden of Eden. And then we kind of get into the lyrics, and then we kind of get into the song, and then it kind of changes depending on the production. The same chorus, like that animal growl was spot. I love the way they just use things. And you heard the animal growl throughout the song and behind the chorus in certain aspects. Um, I just love the experimentation that they do with the production, and it's so good, so good. I definitely want to hear this again because I feel like I'm missing some things. I definitely want to hear more. I definitely want to hear this with maybe not the volume turned all the way up because sometimes that can drown out some of the mid and high things, especially if you have a lot of bass in your headphones. These are relatively balanced. Um, yeah, man, I definitely want to hear it again. This is going on the playlist. So yeah, so far no misses, no misses from what I've heard, and I'm so excited to hear more. I'll probably get into some other tracks. I know people were telling me, "Are you really okay?" Is definitely something I should listen to. And I think there's a song with a whole bunch of letters. Somebody told me what it was, but I can't remember. I'll figure it out. But all in all, that'll probably be the next drop. All in all, thank you guys for coming out. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell up top so you know when I drop. And I can't express to you enough how much love that I've been getting from the Sleep Token community. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And I want to just say thank you. For one, not being, oh, you haven't listened to, for being very, very um, patient, right? And for giving me grace in listening to the new group and hearing my thoughts and hearing what I feel about the music and what the music makes me feel. Bro, there were like 3 occasions where I got chills just listening to it, whether it was his voice, whether it was the instrumentation, whether it was the way they laid the chorus in. That chorus was fire. Literally, and I'm not even remembering the words of the chorus. I'm not even trying to be ironic. It was fire. That is ironic. But I just want to say thank you guys for supporting me and showing love. Because this is it's not easy for a creator to try something new and not knowing if it's going to work or not, not knowing if the community is going to accept you or not. And I'm so thankful that I did, and I'm so glad that you guys are accepting. So without any further, like, comment, subscribe, notification bell up top so you know when I drop. That's a bar, by the way. And until I see you again, please be safe out in the world because it is wild out here. Peace.